The Vanishing of Akash Iyer, a Chennai mystery. A city that never sleeps, Chennai, where the past and future exist side by side. A city of rich culture, powerful business empires, and a booming corporate world. But beneath the glitz of Marina Beach, the IT corridors of OMR, and the bustling commercial centers, lies a darker side. One of power, deception, and crime that lurks in the shadows. On May 8, 2021, Akash Iyer, a 32-year-old chartered accountant, left his Tenamped office after a late-night meeting. He was supposed to reach home in 20 minutes, but he never arrived. For 3 days, his phone was off, his car was missing, and no one had seen or heard from him. Then, on May 11, 2021, a fisherman discovered his car abandoned in a desolate alley near Marina Beach. Inside, in the back seat, was Akash's lifeless body. His wallet, phone, and valuables were untouched. But there were no signs of a struggle, no blood, and no clear cause of death. The only clue? A mysterious red envelope on the dashboard, containing a single typed message. Some debts are paid in blood. This was no random crime, no robbery gone wrong. This was an execution. Who killed Akash Iyer? Why was he targeted? And most chillingly, what secret had he uncovered that cost him his life? This is the story of the vanishing of Akash Iyer, a case that exposed Chennai's darkest underbelly and the brutal cost of knowing too much. Chapter 1. A man with no enemies, or so it seemed. Akash Iyer was a man of numbers, a meticulous, disciplined, and highly respected senior chartered accountant at a prestigious corporate firm in Chennai. His life was structured, almost predictable. A high-paying job, a loving relationship with his fiancée, Priya Rajan, a spotless reputation, both professionally and personally. But in the weeks leading up to his death, something had changed. His friends noticed he was distracted, constantly looking over his shoulder. His fiancée, Priya, recalled that he had started locking his phone, taking urgent calls late at night, and was unusually tense. Then, just 2 days before he vanished, Akash asked Priya a chilling question. "If something happens to me, will you believe that I was a good man?" She laughed it off at the time, but now she realized Akash had been afraid of something or someone. Chapter 2. The Last Drive. May 8, 2021. 10:30 p.m. CCTV footage captured Akash exiting his office building, talking on the phone. At 10:42 p.m., his silver Honda City left the parking lot, heading towards his home in Adyar. His usual route should have taken just 20 minutes. But at 10:55 p.m., his phone signal suddenly went dead near Santome High Road, just a few kilometers from his house. That was the last trace of him. After that, silence. Chapter 3. A body in the car. 3 days later, on May 11, 2021, a fisherman near Marina Beach noticed a silver sedan parked in an isolated alley. The windows were rolled up, the doors unlocked, and the air reeked of decay. Inside, slumped in the back seat, was Akash Iyer's dead body. But the crime scene was unusual. His neck showed signs of strangulation, but there were no ligature marks, suggesting a professional, controlled method of killing. His phone, wallet, and expensive watch were untouched. There were no defensive wounds, indicating he had been attacked by someone he trusted or was completely overpowered. His car keys were missing. And then, there was the red envelope on the dashboard, a cryptic message typed in plain black ink. Some debts are paid in blood. What debt? And who was delivering this message? Chapter 4. The investigation begins. Senior Detective ACP Arvind Rao, a veteran in Chennai's Homicide Division, took charge of the case. His first step? Investigate Akash's personal and professional life. 1. The fiancée, Priya Rajan. Priya revealed that Akash had been unusually anxious before his murder. He changed his phone password. He started withdrawing large sums of cash. He became obsessed with protecting a file, but he never told her what was in it. Had Akash stumbled upon something dangerous? 2. The office rival. Karthik Menon. Karthik was a former best friend turned rival at Akash's firm. They had competed for the same high-stakes promotion. Karthik had lost to Akash and was furious about it. But when questioned, Karthik had a rock-solid alibi. He was at a corporate event, surrounded by 200 witnesses. 3. The mysterious phone calls. Digging into Akash's call records, police found multiple calls to a burner phone, a number that was untraceable. Tracking it led them to Sneha Kapoor, a high-profile defense lawyer. When questioned, she hesitated, then revealed the shocking truth. Chapter 5. The secret that got Akash. Killed Akash had been working with Sneha to uncover a massive financial fraud. His firm was laundering black money for a powerful crime syndicate. And Akash, being the perfectionist he was, had collected proof. A confidential file exposing the entire operation. Then, just days before he could go public, he was silenced. Chapter 6. The Killers Unmasked. Police traced Akash's last phone call to Vinod Shetty, a businessman with strong criminal connections. It was Vinod's men who intercepted Akash on Santome High Road. He was forced into his own car. He was strangled inside a moving vehicle by a professional killer. His body was left in the car for 3 days before being abandoned at Marina Beach as a warning. On June 15, 2021, Vinod Shetty and 3 hitmen were arrested. But the real masterminds, the corporate executives who ordered the hit, walked free. Epilogue. Justice denied. Despite the arrests, the bigger players behind Akash's murder were never caught. His death was a message to anyone else who dared to expose the truth. Akash Iyer was not a criminal. He was an honest man in a corrupt world. And for that, he paid the ultimate price. Some debts are indeed paid in blood.
What do you think about this case? Do you believe justice was served, or do you think the punishment should have been harsher? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more chilling crime mysteries. What do you think about this case? Do you believe justice was served, or do you think the punishment should have been harsher? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more chilling crime mysteries.